Good morning, everyone. Steve with Hambo Investments. I'm going to do a new investment strategy. What I'm going to do to invest in the stock market and specifically dividends. What this is going to do, it's going to accelerate my dividend growth. So stay tuned, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do to achieve this. So this is my IRA account, and like I said, I'm going to accelerate my dividend growth. So basically, it's a simple process, but it's more detailed in actually doing the action. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm not going to let M1 Finance buy my stocks anymore. I've turned auto invest off in both my accounts, and I'm going to invest myself, and I'm going to strategically do it around the dividend dates. Ex-dividend date. So if you don't know what ex-dividend date is, each stock has ex-dividend date, and you need to own the stock 1 day prior to the ex-dividend date to receive the dividend for that period, whether it be a monthly dividend or a quarterly dividend. You just have to own that stock a day before the ex-dividend date, and then you will get the dividends for that dividend period. So I'll get into the I'm going to start with the IRA because it's going to be an easier process to explain on exactly how I'm going to do it. And we'll see. This is more of, it's going to make it fun for me to invest, as well as I think it really will in the long term make a big difference when I'm strategically, like I said, buying in at the times where the dividends are going to come out. So let's take a look. So here is my IRA, and it's going to be a lot easier to explain on here because I only have 12 stocks currently. I just added 2 if you have seen my last video. And before I get into this, if you guys want to check out my videos, I just created an M1 Finance binge playlist. Basically, it'll start from the oldest to the newest on all my M1 Finance on my taxable account. And it'll show you from the start, where I basically started with $500 and built it up quite a bit. And yeah, so I'll leave the playlist in the link down below. And if you're interested in M1 Finance, I'll leave a link down below as well. It'll help accelerate your money right off the get-go. It'll give you $10 if you invest $100, so 10% on your money right off the get-go, and I will get the same. So again, this is what I do. So, do your own research before you put your money into it, but if you're interested, please use the link. So like I said, this IRA account only have 12 stocks, and it's a real simple spreadsheet. I just got the stock, I got the ex-dividend date, and then I'll talk about this in a minute. So as you can see, the DMO is the next one coming out on August 22nd, so I need to own this stock today to get involved on the dividend. And I'll show you my account, and I already bought this one on Friday. So as you can see, one buy, because I had $21.90 in dividends in my cash, so I used it to buy this one on Friday, so $21.90. And what this is going to do is it's going to accelerate. So anytime I get any dividends from all these stocks, I'm going to reinvest it into the next stock that's going to produce a dividend. So, and the same with the deposits. If I have, $200 in cash, and then I'll distribute it into whatever is going into the next stock. So as you can see, during next week, I'm going to have, Stag and O and McDonald's. And what I'm going to do, because in an IRA, you only have a certain amount that you can contribute each year. So I broke it down into, these are my monthly stocks. So on the monthly stocks, I'm going to invest $50 each month. So every time this dividend comes out, I'm going to put $50 into it per month. That doesn't include the dividends I'm already earning, so that will adjust it. And when I hit the quarterly ones, I'm going to put in $142 per quarter for, and then, it kind of works out with the numbers, one at $142, the rest at $141. And like I said, this is just a test, but I think it's really going to accelerate my dividend growth and make more passive income for the future. So I'll go into my other one now, and this one's going to be a little bit harder. This is my taxable account. So on this one, what I'm going to do is pretty much the same thing whenever I have investable cash. So let's go over to M1 Finance, and I'll go over to the taxable account. If you don't know the taxable account, I did take most of my money out for a home purchase, so this one I'm going to have to build up again once I get settled in the home, and I'll make a bigger deposit back into the account. But this one, the activity, so I got $56.68 of cash here, and I'm going to, I made a couple purchases today that will buy in. So let's see. Going to M1 Finance. So I made DMO and PBA are the next two that are, like I said, I have to own today because the ex-dividend dates are the 22nd. So I have to own by the 21st, which is today. They're both monthly stocks. So I'm going to invest. So I'm going to keep cash in there. So then next week I'm gonna buy into these ones. I'm not necessarily going to buy in every single stock at every single ex-dividend date, but depending on how much disposable cash I have in my account, I will dictate what I'm buying in, how much new dividends I have added to my cash and how much deposits I'm making. So I'm not going to try to buy into every single one, but like I said, this is going to accelerate because, I'm going to buy in one and the next one I'm going to get an earned dividend, and it's going to accelerate much faster in my opinion. But we will see. So tell me what you think of the strategy. Put it down below. Either way, it's going to be fun. It's going to motivate me again to keep up the count, and that's the ultimate goal. Will it make a big difference going forward? Who knows? But we will see. So take care. I think I'm going to end that one here. Happy investing out there. Bye.